I'm here with Circuit Court Clerk candidate Tammy Livingston, who is running on the Republican ticket. First off, Tammy, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, good morning, Reed. And I would first of all just like to thank you and the radio station for what you're all doing with all the candidates, giving us an opportunity to talk about ourselves and a little bit what we would do if we were elected, keeping the voters and the citizens of Greene County informed. I think that's very important. So I appreciate that. My name is Tammy Livingston, and I am a candidate for the office of Circuit Court Clerk. I'm a lifelong resident of Greene County. I was raised in the Mossheim community, and my parents are Wayne Highbarger and the late Evelyn Voles Highbarger. I'm married to Tim Livingston, and we live in Mohawk. I have one son, Isaiah Gray, and he is a freshman at ETSU studying physical therapy. I'm a 1987 graduate of West Greene High School. I attended Walter State Community College, majoring in business. And over the last year, I have been taking online classes through the University of Tennessee CTAS, which is it helps local county governments. It's an agency that helps anyone that works for the county government, elected officials, or on down to anyone that works in county government to help with educate them in the local government and leadership roles. So I've learned a lot through that. I'm an active member of Midway United Methodist Church. There I sing in the choir and help with children's activities and special activities for the church. And I am currently working in the clerk's office as a deputy clerk, and I've been there since 2012.
And why have you decided to run for the position of Circuit Court Clerk?
Well, Reed, first of all, when I did start thinking about it, I did put a lot of thought and prayer into it because, it is a big decision and not to be taken lightly. So I did take a lot of thought and put a lot of prayer into it. So here I am about a year later. But I have been working in the public for 30 years, and I just have a passion for serving the people of Greene County and the public. I just have a passion for serving people. I have worked the majority of the time, I have worked in the clerical field. I worked at Lawson Chevrolet for 18 years in the office, and there I did different accounting, accounts payable, accounts receivable. We were a small office, so I did a lot of that. And as far as customer service and different things like that. So I feel like I have those skills that I can bring to the table, and I have a good strong work ethic and take pride in the work that I do there at the clerk's office. I want to always do it right. We make mistakes sometimes. We don't like to, but I just I have pride in what I do, and I just want to make a difference. I want to run the office in a professional, courteous, efficient manner. A lot of people won't ever use our services in our office, but when they do, it's usually not a good situation. And so I want them to walk away with, even though they are in a bad situation, feeling, having a positive experience there in the clerk's office.
And what are your plans if you are elected?
If I am elected, basically, like I said, I want to run the office in a professional, efficient, and courteous manner. We have a good system now, a good computer system. Tensus, it is a court clerk system that is in Tennessee. The court clerks in Tennessee use this, and it is updated by the Administrative Office of the Courts. But I think we could utilize that just a little bit more. I am currently working in the juvenile court of our office, and there we've scanned for the whole office. Have had scanners. We've scanned for a year now. But what we do in juvenile is when we scan the orders or anything else, the documents that go into the case file, we email those documents if they're needed by the attorneys, judges, different agencies that we work with. We email those instead of before we were making lots and lots of copies, and it was just really not being cost efficient and using a lot of office supplies. And so I feel like that I want to be a good steward for the people of Greene County and, be a good steward with the taxpayers' money. So I feel like I'd like to implement this throughout the office to save on wear and tear of copier and paper and office supplies, but just do anything. We always can have room for improvement, and just do anything that have ideas that anything that would improve the office to run it in a better way, more efficient, and just the taxpayers. Just be a good steward of their money, and there's not anything that I would ask my staff to do a job there that in the clerk's office that I would not do myself. So I just those are some of the things that I would like to do.
And is there anything else you'd like to say before we go?
Sure. Again, I just want to thank you all for giving all the candidates an opportunity to come in and talk with you about educate them. I think is very important. I would encourage everyone to get out and vote. Hopefully, you will vote for me, but if you don't feel like you can, then I just encourage everyone to vote. I think that's very important to voice your opinion, because the vote does count and it does matter. But I just want to thank the people of Greene County for the hospitality that they've given me. It's just been a wonderful experience. I've enjoyed it, and it's been very humbling. And I just want to thank the people of Greene County that I've got to meet. I want to thank my family, my friends, my church family, my husband especially. I mean, he's a great support. I want to thank him, but I do want to thank my church family, my family and friends for their prayers and their continued support and encouragement. It's meant a lot to me. And I would just like to say that I'm Tammy Livingston, and I am a candidate for the office of Circuit Court Clerk, and I'm asking for your vote. And remember that early voting starts April the 11th through the 26th, and the primary is May 1st. So thank you.
That was Tammy Livingston. She's running on the Republican ticket for Circuit Court Clerk.